Howdy YouTube people. I've got a fancy cheap new tripod. I like it quite a bit. It goes like 5 foot high or something. Does a bunch of things. So this is my accessory pouch, pocket pouch. I've never bothered carrying around accessories or anything for my multi-tool, never needed other stuff. But now with the goat, since it's capable of doing so many things and has stuff I can switch out if I want. I was using the goat pouch with some things in it, but even though it's kind of a small pouch, on my belt it was still like sticking way out, sticking out of my shirt, or my shirt would catch on it. I didn't like having it on my belt. My goat I carry in the Kydex, and that's really doesn't bother me at all. Don't even notice it. Back on my right rear side. So this is my pocket pouch. I've been waiting to get this to make the video. I've tried several different things. I put some still shots of some of the things I was trying, and I could always change stuff at any time, but at the moment I've been carrying it like this. I was carrying it in my front pocket, and that's kind of okay, but I've since gone to my left rear pocket, and I don't like things in my back pocket. I haven't carried a wallet in my back pocket forever. I switched to the front pocket, and I even made a Kydex wallet. I have a video on that. And since then, I have actually combined my wallet and my phone. So my phone is usually in my left front pocket. No more wallet. So the back pocket, it kind of hangs. My back pocket is kind of too low. I don't have much of a butt. And my back pocket kind of feels like down on my leg. So I wear it in my back pocket like this, and I hook this little clip to my belt. So that brings it kind of up out of my back pocket, so I'm not sitting on it when I sit down. Once in a while I have to adjust it a little higher when I'm sitting, but I can clip that right on my belt, and it keeps it up out of the bottom of my pocket. So I'll try to be quick about this and just show you what I've got in here. Everybody laughs at this, but here's my little fork. Just in case, you never know when you might need a fork. I put this leather on there just to give it a little more grip, a little more handle.
Thank you. And pick a chunk of watermelon.
Water. So it could be my watermelon fork, or just my just-in-case fork. And I've got pencil I shortened down. A lot of times I draw things and plan things, so I usually don't have a straight edge handy. unless it's the edge of my notebook or something. So, and I'm addicted to brass these days now. My 51 Colt replicas are brass frames because steel's too expensive, and I like the brass. Then I got nightshade brass, now I have goat brass, so I am becoming addicted to brass now, I think. So that's my ruler. I can measure knife blades, I can measure little things with it, draw a straight line. I've got a small magnet just in case, and that helps me pull this bit extension out. And I ground it down so it goes all the way in, like the Leatherman bits, which this is made for Leatherman bits to go down to there. So I got that and that. I got some tweezers. Tweezers are often handy for me. I've got a stabby, pokey toothpick, pokey tool, scraper. I don't know what these are. I've had them in toolbox. They're just some little rubber poke out insert little things that I stabbed through here for somewhat of a handle. I have a tiny pliers that I took out of a fake Swiss Army knife. Pried it out, took it apart with my little pry tool. This keeps coming in handy too. I keep using it for things. I have not needed this, but sometimes I need to hold both sides of screw and nut. So it's not, I maybe could grind the teeth to make it grippier. So I haven't actually used these. So that's the outside. The inside, got a little old grandpa knife. From what I looked up, this might be called a Hammer brand. And it could be pre-1960s. Well, the only thing I could really find is this celluloid scales. They get less fancier or duller or something after the 1960s. So I cleaned it up with some vinegar a little bit. It was all rusty inside. It's a lot better now. Blades move a lot better, sharpened it. I like that little pickle knife. In the back here, I just got, I'm not gonna pull all that out, but I've got a few Band-Aids, some headache medicine, a little wiping cloth thing. And then I have a chapstick that I squeezed out and smashed it up in with a cotton ball and re-stuffed it in there. I think I saw the guy David West, who makes fire out of everything. He's like the king of fire. David West. I think I saw him do that. And you can screw it and push the cotton out as you need. Really good fire starter. Then this is temporary, but this has all my little bits and goat tools in it. I've ordered a small little tin. It's the size of this piece of paper here. It should fit everything. A hinged lid type of tin. And more of my brass addiction. Lighter's all dirty. I have a few Zippos. I don't really collect Zippos, but I do have a few. And some other old lighters. Might could make a video on that. But I did just buy this one. It's from this year. I think S is June. And I also got the butane torch insert. Works really good. Haven't had it in the winter yet. I've heard they don't work in the winter if they're cold. It's working really good. I like it. More brass. And then my ferro rod. Just a cheap little one that had a striker with it. Close them in on each other. So I chopped off the handle. Was bigger. And I actually started the cut with this edge of the useless file. I have used this now a couple times for plastic. So I started the cut with the file because the saw is kind of too aggressive to get it going at first, but then I used the goat, sawed that. And that's what I have in here so far. I'm pretty good with what I have. It could change at any time, of course, but I've been carrying it for a while now in my back pocket, and I am liking it. It's not too bothersome. It's not uncomfortable. Oh, I should have weighed all this. Maybe I can do that and add that in here, but that's what I'm carrying. I'm liking it. Still loving my goat, even with its issues that I worked through. And that's it, I think. Thank you for watching.